All right, welcome back. Got another Sunday Salvage Scores. This is going to be the second to last one. We'll do one more, then we're going to restructure it and change it all around and do the main shop. And I may or may not even bother to keep going if it's later in the day and keep raising the prices. And it's not a salvage sale either. Got some good stuff. Oh, you can see my flower in the way. I'm making a Christmas present for my friend Rosie. Doing a sculpture out of some brake line tubing, which is basically like rack tubing but thin. It's a brake line tubing. There's a big giant aluminum bowl that I cut all these flower petals out of and put on here, and some brass brazing rod just for some looks. Got one more I'm going to do and get in here and twist it up in this mess. Just like a little art sculpture, you know, just being totally cool. Aluminum bowl, flowers. I made her an art sculpture of a rose out of an old car hood and some brazing, some welding rods 25 years ago, and she loves it. Still has it. Still talks about it all the time. Still points it out every time I come over. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make another one. She's actually a sculptor now too, which is hilarious. So she has all of her sculptures and stuff everywhere. So she does not need a sculpture, but hopefully she'll appreciate it and find a place for it out of the way. Let's start. I went to the Sunday Salvage Sales, got this, and I went to Bike Farm after. Let's start what I got from Bike Farm. Bike Farm was pretty good today. I was walking in, I looked through the free box, as I always do. There's a Brev Campagnolo 1314 cone wrench in the free box. It's a little tweaked, and it's a little scruffy. I cannot believe this is in the free box, it's crazy. But the teeth look great because they've never been used. These are 15, 20 bucks on eBay all day long. There's also all these wrenches. I love mini wrenches. Here's the Topeak 10 and an 8. Great for bike touring. Looks like the rest are Mayfac, but they're not Mayfac. Some are Mayfac, some are Reg. Some are rip-offs. A bunch of Reg ones, just little mini touring wrenches. A bunch of Reg ones. I don't know. I could not grab them. It was fun. This, I believe, is part of a park truing stand. It's like a little center shaft that goes on, I believe. I don't know, it's cool. I hope I get to make a tool or something out of it someday. It's got threaded ends on both sides. It'd be cool to make this into something. For something, because it's cool. Then I had to grab this cup and I filled it up full of parts. So I went and dug through their recent donations from processed stuff. Here is a brand new bag of Avid disc brake rotor bolts. Here is, with my handwriting, an old Virtue Cycles clamp-on little chain guide. So it clamps onto your seat tube for single speeds or whatever, keep your chain from popping off on the inside. I haven't had a Virtue account since Kenton. It's 2014 or something. But somehow it made it to my shop forever till I donated there, then it's still there. Here is brand new in a bag, micro shift front derailleur braze on. So it's a little convex washer and a little nice tapered head bolt for braze on front derailleurs. They're always missing that, it's amazing. Here's a set of Wheels Manufacturing Schrader depressed valve adapters. There's like these little metal guys. You stick them inside your rim and put the rim tape over these. And so it takes up the space. You can use Presta valves. Here is a front derailleur adapter, 1.25 to 1 1/8. So it's, you know, all Shimano derailleurs are like 31/8 now, so if I'm on a real bike, steel bike, you know, traditional size tubes, you need one of these little plastic adapters. I grabbed that. Here is a set of what I'm assuming are Rene Hurst, Compass, special concave washers for the Compass brakes. You can use them on an old Mayfac Racer or Raid. Like, they're like a little flat washer, but they have a little channel for the brake shoe to sit in, and one side's machined a little more than the other, so you can give it a little bit of brake toe in. There's a very good chance this is also from my old shop and got donated there, or somebody used to buy from my old shop. One of the generic packs of little ferrules and cable narps that comes in housing kits all the time that no one ever uses. This is definitely my handwriting, 100%. This is definitely from Northern Cycles. A Diacomp 1-inch chrome front cable hanger. I don't know, I finally found it and I'm gonna put it out. I bought it back. I definitely donated it. Another set of brand new disc brake bolts, probably Avid, hopefully. I also got a couple of cheapy Shimano big disc brake things. Basically, Paul ripped off this big giant Shimano thing, and it's about as big as the Pauls. And the Pauls are like the biggest disc brakes, so oftentimes I'm setting things up and I want to make sure the rotor is going to fit, the brake's going to fit and all that, like a pretty tight fork or something weird, or a tight rear triangle, I like to bolt the disc brakes up and make sure they fit. These have like pretty good pads. So I got a couple of these disc brakes, and I'm not going to put them on a bike, I'm going to use them as a frame builder tool. Probably hang them right here with my disc brake stuff. And then I got a couple disc brake adapters. I really don't do a lot of disc brakes and don't know almost anything about disc brakes, how to fit adapters, so I grabbed a couple that say what they are. Like this one says front 180, rear 160. I love that. Say what you is right on the thing. I grabbed another one of them. It's really weird. It has like the bolts built in, which might be great for doing frame building steps. I'm just going to mock it up real quick. Just bolt this onto the frame and drop the brake on, not really have to do anything else. One that says 0 millimeters IS. I have no idea. Some measure that way, some don't. Here's another cool looking, it's probably like a BB7, but it's like cool and machined and more cool looking 180, 160 labeled one. So I got a few of these to play with. And I found a few recessed front brake nuts in different lengths. I love these. I love having a zillion option for these when I mix and match brakes and do stuff. I want the exact right one, and it's great to have a bunch. I got 4 different sizes they had. I also found this. It's 3M reflective stickers. It's one big sheet and a bunch of strips. I don't know if it's old. I don't know if it's still sticky. It's 3M. It's probably great. My roommate was just talking about needing more reflective stuff, so I might just give this to her so she can slap a few on her bike or slap them on her helmet and stuff. It's night, it's rainy. Maybe I'll use them for some too. One brand new Sunlight cantilever brake thing. So it's the double barrel, the rear barrel ends, and this one has like a little extra deuter for pulling in and out of the bike. These are really good. A lot of old Diacomp brakes take this style and these double ends. Brand new, and I said, hey, you want to dig through this cup, or how about just $15 for everything? They're like, oh, I want to dig through it, $15 for everything. So that is a score. Some good, cool, good stuff. And a free plastic cap, I don't know. Now, that was Bike Farm. Now the CCC, I got some good stuff too. I dug around, I grabbed these kind of scruffy, flat black Sagino cranks. You never seen them flat black. I didn't really look at them. Tapers look good, pedal threads look good. Hoping. The non-drive is a little more scruffy than the drive. At least the inner ring is steel. The middle ring is totally dead. The outer ring is probably fine. It's a 48 or something. It's a little scruffy. I'll probably take it off. I'll probably clean them up and run them as a single speed or some. I don't know. I could not grab them. Good, pretty cranks are a thing. This is the best score. Like, I got there like 5 minutes late, and everybody else had been through everything, and somehow they still all missed this on top of like a box. This is most of a roll of XLC black index derailleur housing. I found the box later on the floor, so it fell out of the box. So another roll of derailleur housing, and people charging $3 a foot for this stuff. So it's brand new. There's whole bunch of feet, 20, 30 feet. So this is exciting. These are for tune-ups and builds and stuff. One toe strap. A Pedro's tire lever. Best tire levers. I can't believe you rid of this. A whole ass shop. Found this in a box. It says Shimano 105 front derailleur. It's in the bag and everything. Still a sticker residue on it. It's not a scuff on it. This thing is brand new. I bet someone test fit it and didn't like it or something. Brand new Shimano 105 Brazon front derailleur. We're doing Avery's brand new Rivendell frame he got. He wants a front derailleur. He didn't order one. He doesn't know what he wants. He wants silver. He wants not scuffy and used. So I pulled out like 6 or 7 front derailleurs I have that are all kind of right or kind of close. Some of them are a little scruffy. A lot of them are used. But maybe this is the dude. This is Shimano 10 speed. 5600, I think that's 9. We're doing his bike 9. So that might be the dude. I think I have some silver clamp-on adapters and stuff. Score. I'm gonna try and charge him $20 for this. I grabbed this and I threw it in, but as I was throwing it, I realized it is used. It doesn't look very scruffy. It's a little dirty, but it's a long cage silver Tiagra derailleur. No one cares. Long cage, I mean medium cage. Shimano doesn't make long cage stuff. They had several of these. I grabbed a couple, I think. They're generic Shimano, I'm guessing 8-speed, 34.9, top pole. So generic hybrid / touring / mountain / I see these a lot on like recumbents and weird things. People always need these, and they're not sexy, so shops don't bother to stock them. So a couple of these new old stock, probably won't get that much for them, but they're good to have. One tube, except for it doesn't sound like a tube. Like 5 guys grab this. Oh, of course, when I look at it, it's a used chain. Balls, a used Shimano 10-speed chain that is most likely totally dead. All right, recycling. You know, I was late. I was hustling for the scraps. Another thing people totally missed. This is a brand new Shimano 105 super narrow HG 10-speed chain. Brand new in the box. Couldn't believe it. No one else grabbed this. Unopened package. I have no idea how much this chain retails for, but I bet it's a lot. I bet it's more than I paid for everything. Bike Farmer talking to 15. At Salvage Sales, you couldn't get the credit card machine to work, so they're doing cash only. At $17 in cash. I'm like, dude, will you do 17? He's telling people to go to the ATM, but no one's going to the ATM. No one's going to go run a 20-minute errand and pay $5 fee. It's like, it took a minute, but he finally was like, fine, 17. I bet this chain's more than 17. This is hot. One Jaguar Ultimate Brake inner cable, ripcord, slick stainless cable, permanent Teflon. It's like black Teflon coated. Shimano SRAM Road 1.5 by 7 inches, just a regular, nice Teflon stainless steel brake cable. It's cool. Brand news. Got some chain rings. This is clearly a brand new takeoff 36 tooth Shimano middle ring. Here's a vintagey Shimano, oh wow, Sun Tour 52 tooth BK 90s. You know, a little scruffy chain ring. I don't know, I got it. Another 4-bolter. It looks like it has never been shifted. It looks like a takeoff. No wear through this black anodizing at all. Outer Mega 9, probably like Dior LX or something. What else? Some more chain rings. I love chain rings. They are fun. They're wearable. Everyone needs them. They're real small and light and easy to store, easy to sell. Here's another. I've never heard of so many Black Spire. No one who works there has ever heard of Black Spire. This is like a handmade in Canada, kind of like Paul components, like did mountain bike stuff in the 90s and 2000s. Really nice stuff. Black Spire, made in Canada. Mono Veloce. So it's for a single, and it's 4 bolts, probably 104 single. It says 104.34. Oh yeah, 34 tooth 104. Barely anywhere. Totally hot. Another Shimano middle 104. Says 38.24 on it. HGX chain only. This has 0 wear. It looks like a takeoff. Probably somebody won by their bike or something. 0 wear. It's got the crazy longest little chain keeper thing I've ever seen. So this is, you know, ramped and pinned for compact double. Another Shimano silver 4-bolt. 36 with 0 wear. I just sold a set of Shimano chain rings hybrid to some guy. He's like, I want to return, and the middle one's dead. I'm like, the middle one's brand new, it's not dead. The outer 2 are brand new, they had 0 miles. Like, oh, I confirmed with 2 mechanics, it's not shifting. It's not like, you probably need to lube your front shift cable and lube your pivot points to your front derailleur, or replace the worn out front derailleur. If your rings are worn out, your front derailleur is probably worn out. On cheapy hybrid stuff, you know. And he's like complaining, and I'm like, just return it then. He's like, no, and he just keeps like waiting for several days. He's probably gonna wait out his return window, but I might message him and be like, dude, I got these. These are absolutely brand new takeoff. I told him on the other one, look at where the teeth of the chain rubs. Is the ano all still there? The ano still, it cannot be worn out if it hasn't even gone through like the coating before it can even get into the metal to start wearing away the metal. But you know, if he keeps complaining, I might email him and say, I got these, I'll mail you one of these for free, give it a shot. Found this bag of red Modolo stuff. Looks like parts. It looks like there might be a brake or two's worth of parts all pulled apart in here. I see both barrel adjusters, bolts, and levers. Take a closer look. Got my finger tape. No one likes new tape. So a little sun faded red Modolo brake levers and brakes. Here's the brakes. You can see the little sun fading cool, but the colors are hard to get. Someone might care. I had a bunch of new old stock Modolo brake levers I got a while ago, and I had them on eBay for a long time. I don't think I was going to buy one, and someone has bought one for like 39 bucks. It's a little scruffy, a little sun faded. All drillium on the inside. The Modolo stuff is so light. It's so nice. It doesn't actually work though. Made to shed speed, not to actually stop. I have no idea if this is complete, but they got lots of cool stuff. I'll sell them as a big part slot, maybe complete. Get some pictures. I bet someone will want them for parts or bits or pieces, or maybe just a red pad holders. Got this little bag of miscellaneous hardware, so it looks like it's got canty bolts. They're always selling me canty brake sets with all the hardware missing, asking real money. So here is like a little straw, a little piece of stainless, a couple of chunks of derailleur housing, like smallest bits you've ever seen, a couple of ferrules, a couple more ferrules brand new in the bag. I just collect all these little kits no one cares about and dump them into mine and just never have to buy this stuff brand new, which is outrageously expensive. Oh, some more red linings, more stainless. Looks like someone's trying to do some weird project with this stuff. Maybe make their own V-brake noodles and do something. But the exciting part, I have a bunch more ferrules. The exciting part is two matching set of canty or V-brake bolts. I know they're just M6, but I like them with a tapered head. I like them to look stock or factory or correct. I don't like sticking aftermarket bolts on and making them look all weird. That's cool. This is the first thing I grabbed. This is in there. This is a set of 170 Andel all silver, not too scruffy cranks. Tapers. Oh, this one doesn't look great. This one looks like maybe pressed on almost too far. That one's almost too far. Threads are good. These, I think these basically came stock on a bunch of Surleys for a while. It's a long haul truckers, and cross checks and stuff. There's a silver generic triple 110 74 BCD crank. I will absolutely use them for something. One kind of dirty, a little bit scruffy, 9-speed Dior LX derailleur. People love these. Whatever, it's probably fine. One, it's a fixie cog, but it's not for fixies. It's like the machine one. I think this is for like cassettes. If you can turn your cassette hub into a single speed, you can put one of these on with some spacers and use a regular cassette lock ring. Just put a 1-speed cassette on. It's like nice and thick. It's machined. That's what I think it is, anyways. I'll have to check. That's always nice and fun. One more set of brand new brake pads. Cool stop. And the packaging. I love it. Brake pads are like $15 or more when you need them. Found two track nuts. They're not the same. This is a cheap normal one. This one is clearly an old Campanolo Super Record or Pista one from the 70s or 80s. Even a little scruffy, this thing's worth 15 or 20 bucks. Couple more front derailleurs. Got this one in the free box. It's been there for weeks. Finally grabbed his micro shift, road triple, 9-speed, 31.8, boring, nothing special. Yeah, barely, medium used Ultegra, like 11-speed. Whatever, I mean, honestly, just for the bolts. Always missing, I grabbed those. Found a Dura-Ace shifter. It's missing all the guts in the free box, Dura-Ace 8-speed. Really do need to start cutting these and making them bottle openers or doing something. I had a bunch of them missing all the guts I put on eBay a while ago, and someone paid me a bunch of dough for them. Here's another one of those new old stock front hybrid derailleurs. One cool thick cassette spacer. One stem, oh, I couldn't see, but here it is. It's specialized. It's a black, so this is like 80s Nitto specialized stem. It has one, no, it's just tape. It's black, it's gloss black, it's gorgeous. It's not even scruffy at all. It just has physique stickers and some tape on it. It is missing the wedge. I'm sure I have an extra Nitto aluminum wedge, or we can buy them separately. It has the specialized engraving right here. The stem is hot. I love it. It's the hottest thing I got. Very into it. I'm gonna ask like 45 bucks on the internet if I don't save it for myself. It's not scruffy at all. If I save it for a handmade bike or something cool, Carl came up and handed me these brake pads at the last second. The Originate black alloy pad. Oh, this one's missing all the bolts and hardware. Dang it, Carl. Not in here. I don't care about stuff if it's got all the hardware. Ugh. Maybe it's the same with some cheapo thing to steal it. Last two things. Silver front straddle cable. It's the weird one with a little 2 pinch bolts in the back and a pinch bolt on each side, so you can sort of, if your spring tension's off, you can sort of push it over to where it centers the brakes and tighten down the bolts on the actual straddle cable. Pretty handy for old brakes. A couple of unlabeled Allen wrenches on a thing, I don't know. And there was one tube in the old bin of tubes that was all exploded, but it had a gold valve cap on it. Super cool, had to get that. So that is my scores. Avery is coming by right now-ish, and we're gonna keep working on this giant rib. We're building up with all brand new hot stuff. I made some posts on the Instagrams about it. Maybe I'll shoot a little video, but I don't know. You know, builds are so slow and awkward. I just fill my phone up or turn it on and off every 5 minutes and miss everything cool anyways. But I gotta get the stuff cleaned up and sorted into my junk. I have too much junk. I've got all my fenders up for sale on Craigslist. You guys are in Portland. You need some good, lightly used fenders for $20 or less. I got them. I also got some brand new honchos for like under $100. I've also got this wall of stuff. I have so many parts, full groups off old frames, tons of chain rings, all sorts of stuff. If you're in town, hit me up. You know, I'm by appointment only. We can just be like, hey, I'm gonna come by like Friday at 2. It'll be cool. The door will be open. Come by. Feel free. Dig through stuff. I got bins of forks and bars and saddles. I got so much junk. Now I'm frame building again. I don't need this much junk. Need to get through some of it. I've been mostly hoarding it before starting a shop, so I'll have some inventory. Anyways, that's my video. Thanks for watching.